Hello everyone, I am so excited because today is the day that I give you the tour of my new kitchen. But first, let me show you what the kitchen looked like before.
So this is it, my new kitchen, and I'm so excited to continue this YouTube channel, cooking and sharing with you recipes each week. It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment getting used to cooking in this kitchen, and you will be right there along with me. If you happen to be new here to my channel, I am Chef Christy, and I share a wide variety of delicious recipes each and every week. So I hope that you consider to subscribe to my channel, and if you hit that notification bell, then you will know as soon as I upload a new video. So what I wanted to do today is just to kind of give you a tour, show you kind of where I've put things. It took me a little while to get that figured out, and also go over some of what I think is some kitchen essentials, just some tools, appliances, different things that I think are extremely important to have, and I'm going to go over those with you. Okay, so this was the first thing that I purchased that I really wanted to have, and it's a movable island and it's on wheels. I just felt like I needed more counter space. It also has some drawers, which is nice. I have my chef knives and my measuring cups and spoons in there, and it has some nice storage underneath as well. And I just felt like I needed a little bit more space. And also, I'm going to be moving this and standing behind it whenever I film my videos. So I just moved this island kind of in the center of my kitchen, and I just feel like this gives me a little bit more space. As I'm cooking, I can prep everything on this island, and so far, I love it. It really does help, and I'm excited to use it. Okay, so here is my stove, and this is actually the stove that I had in my old kitchen, and we just moved it here along with the refrigerator. But I did get a new microwave.
So it was a little bit difficult for me to try to figure out where I was going to put everything, and I put stuff in a cabinet, took it out and put it in a different cabinet, and I rearranged, and I'm just going to kind of show you where things ended up. I'm just going to kind of go through my cabinets, but let me just show you what's above my microwave first.
Okay, so above my microwave, I ended up putting some spices and some big bottles of things. I've got my vanilla extract and Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce. So there's vinegars back there. I think there's some honey. And that's kind of what ended up above my microwave. This little cabinet here beside my microwave, I put more spices in here. And then also this is a smaller cabinet. I have more spices, and I have my peanut butter shelf. Yeah, I've got peanut butter, different nut butters on this shelf. This is where my plates, my bowls, that's where they went. Okay, and this is called an appliance garage. I did not know that. And this kind of is some snacks. This is where I'm gonna put some snacks in here. Okay, and then I got this Pioneer Woman utensil organizer. And I do want to go over a few of them with you that I feel that is an essential kitchen utensil. Okay, so these are my kitchen utensils, and I use these all the time. So I'm just going to kind of go over them with you. I have a variety of whisks, and this one here is really nice because it has like a silicone coating, and this is really good for non-stick skillets and pots and things like that. You don't want to use metal in those pots because they can scratch the surfaces. So I really like this whisk for that purpose. Then, of course, wooden spoons. This is probably my favorite wooden utensil here. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can get some more of these because I really, really like this one. Rubber spatulas are nice to have. I have a variety of those. Those are good for cakes and batters when you're scraping down the sides of a bowl. I love these tongs here. These are really nice. They're small and they have the rubber tips on them as well. And then I love this basting brush. It's silicone, very easy to clean, and I really like that. And then of course your big serving spoons, slotted spoons, egg turners, and then I'm not exactly sure what this is called. It's like a big scoop that kind of drains the liquid out, but I really do like this. It comes in handy quite a bit. Okay, so I have just a potato masher. I really like this one. My sister got this for me for Christmas. They're handy to have. And I have some strainers. I have a couple different sizes, and these are also really nice to have. And then in this drawer, I have my measuring cups, my measuring spoons, and I have all my knives. And I just really want to mention how important it is to have a very good sharp knife. I do not think people realize the importance of keeping your knives really good and sharp. And I'll go over with you how to sharpen a knife, but I just want to tell you that you actually have fewer accidents with a sharp knife than you do with a dull knife. And the reason for that is when you have a dull knife, you have to apply more force to cut through whatever you're cutting. So if your knife is sharp, your knife will slide and glide through them easily, and you have fewer cuts and accidents with a sharp knife. So I just want to show you real quickly how to sharpen your knife, and I'm going to show you how I sharpen mine. There are many ways, there are many tools out there to sharpen a knife. This is just what I do, and I learned in culinary school to use the steel rod, and this will actually keep the sharp edge on your knife. And you'll see a lot of times you'll see chefs do this really quickly. This is just honing your knife. And you're supposed to do this every time before you use your knife. You're supposed to just real quickly hone your knife. So what I'm doing is I kind of have my knife here at a 90-degree angle, and I'm just sliding it down one side and then back over and sliding it down the other. And this is really awkward to do at this moment because I've got this my tripod in between my arms right now, so I'm doing the best I can. And then next, this is it's a diamond crusted sharpener, and I got this at Cabela's, and I will just kind of take my knife in a 90-degree angle and just make little half circles along one side, and then I'll kind of go back on the other side and do the same thing. Okay, and real quickly, this little cabinet here is a little Lazy Susan that I have beside my stove. And I just have my oils, nonstick spray, just different things like that. I've got some vinegars and stuff on the top shelf here as well, and honey, just some odds and ends. And then I have all my canned food down here on the bottom shelf here. So moving up onto my counter here, I have my KitchenAid. And for me, this is definitely a kitchen essential, but I know not everyone has one. If you have a hand mixer, that will work quite nicely, but I love my KitchenAid. Okay, so moving along to the other side of my counter space, this is my little coffee section. And I alternate between my Keurig and my French press, and I have my little hot water kettle here. And then this cabinet is where I keep my coffee cups and all my coffee and tea, and my baking dishes and pie plates and things like that. And then in this cabinet, this is where I have like my storage, all my storage containers, my nice glass storage containers with the lids.
Then all my glasses, my cups, and they're really not that organized. They're just kind of thrown in there, and that's where all my cups and glasses are. And then this top shelf, it looks a mess, but it is measuring cups. I've got a juicer back in the back that juices lemons and limes and oranges, and just some odds and ends. There's some serving dishes up there. These little drawers, the top two do not have anything in them. It's been really hard to figure out what to put in them. This first drawer is just some straws, plastic straws, and then these are all my silicone and metal straws, which I just got for Christmas. I honestly haven't even used them yet. And then this just has some matches. Okay, so moving down into my drawers and my bottom part of my cabinets here. This just has some more kitchen utensils. There is some kitchen essentials I see in here. First thing is a garlic press, and I love this. It has been around a while. It's looking pretty rough, but I do use this a lot. Some other things that I find are very essential are these scoops, and you can get them in a wide variety of scoops. These are portion scoops. Those are really nice. A kitchen essential. Here's a little cookie scoop. This microplane, I love my microplane, and I use this all the time to zest things, grade things. It's just really, really nice, and I think that's a nice kitchen essential. So moving down to this cabinet was a little bit tricky for me to figure out what to put in it. So if you have any good suggestions for this cabinet, please let me know, because I just don't really feel like I've utilized it very well. But let me show you what's in it. So these drawers just kind of slide out, and I have my stone baking pan down here, and my stone bundt pan, and then my other bundt pan, and this is my food meal there. So that's in the top shelf, and then down here I have I've got my mandolin, which is very a kitchen essential. I use my mandolin a lot. And then my hand mixer here. I have this grater here, which this is really nice to have. I think this is definitely a kitchen essential. And then I've got my Ninja blenders, and that also is definitely something that is nice to have and is a kitchen essential. You can have other types of blenders, but I love my Ninja. So that's what's in this cabinet, these drawers. Okay, so next I have another Lazy Susan here, and I've got some snacks, and my snacks and flour in this. There's my banana chips. Those are my favorite. My popcorn, like I said, my flour, Crisco, sugar, drink mixes here, ramen noodles, just stuff thrown in here. That's my Lazy Susan there. So now I'm going to take you into my laundry room slash pantry, I guess is what I would call it. Yeah, I'll take you in there. Okay, so my laundry is here, but really there's more kitchen stuff in here than laundry, but I just have stuff stacked everywhere. I did get this pot rack, and I really like that. It gives me more space in my cabinets, and I had a pot rack in my old kitchen, a slow cooker. This is just a junk drawer. Then this drawer has all my saran wrap and aluminum foil and Ziploc bags. And then this drawer down here has my muffin tins and cooling racks and rolling pins and things like that.
And then this is just a pantry. I have got my cereals, oatmeal, crackers, breadcrumbs, seasoning packets, just a bunch of stuff in here. Down here is my sugars, my boxes that have all my nuts and seeds and dried fruits and chocolate chips, and then I have my potatoes and onions on the bottom shelf. And then these top cabinets here, these are just things I don't really use that often. I have, let's see, what do I have in here? Got my small crock pot, got my KitchenAid pasta attachment. I have some springform pans, electric knife, carving knife. And then in these, oh, there's a kitchen essential. That is my food processor, and I use that a lot. I need a new one. It has been through it. But this is my food processor. Definitely a kitchen essential. Got my iron skillets. That's my salad spinner and just some other baking dishes. Okay, so I am just about done. But I just wanted to show you real quickly mixing bowls. So these are so important to have. I have a variety of sizes. I've got small, medium, and then some large mixing bowls. And those are definitely used a lot in my kitchen.
So the last thing that I want to show you is my kitchen table and chairs. And it's just sentimental to me. It's around, I'm thinking, close to 50 years old. I grew up eating on this table. My parents had it reupholstered and a new tabletop put on it several years ago, but I'm keeping it and I'm excited to have it. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is it. This is the kitchen table and chairs. I just really like it. It has really been around a long time, and I think it still looks nice. And as you can see behind me, I have a very blank wall. I'm waiting for stores to reopen so that I can go and get some things to hang on my wall, but in the meantime, it's just a blank canvas.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed touring my new kitchen. I had a lot of fun showing you where I put things and going over my kitchen essentials with you. And I'm really looking forward to start cooking in this kitchen with you. So be watching for my first video, my first cooking video to come out. I have not quite decided what I'm gonna make first, but it'll be coming out next, so be watching for that. So I will see you soon with more recipes.